Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington. I'm an original shark from the hit TV show Shark Tank. I'm also the chairman of Big Brand Ventures, and with me is co-founder and co-CEO of Big Brand Ventures, Brandon T. Adams. Hey, Brandon.
Hey.
It's awesome for us to be able to sit here and talk a little bit about the company. And, you know, Big Brand Ventures helps companies scale.
Yeah.
And there's a process, though, that people and companies have to go through in order to get involved with us. And I just want to know, for those that are thinking, hey, I've got a company, I want to scale this thing, how can I get involved with Big Brand Ventures, and what should they do if they're interested in partnering with us?
Yeah, as you know, Kevin, we have thousands of people every single month coming to us looking to work with us, and we can only work with so many people. First thing you do if you're looking to work with Big Brand Ventures, you go to bigbrandventures.com. You can apply, you go through our application process, and you'll actually schedule a call to talk with one of our growth advisors, which will ask you a series of questions to really see where you're at in your business.
Right.
And we have multiple areas, whether you're just starting out or you're accelerated, maybe you're doing 7 or 8 figures looking to scale. That will determine how much we can get involved or refer you to the right process to work with you.
Yeah, because timing is everything, right?
Yeah.
You know, if they're too early, you can't scale a company that hasn't figured certain things out.
Yeah.
So we'd like to get involved at the right time so we can have maximum impact. And so where is that point in their growth? Just for those that are listening, you know, they can't be at ground zero just getting off the ground, but where do they need to be to qualify to do business with us?
Yeah, so to qualify to work directly with our team at Big Brand Ventures, you have to be doing at least $1 million in top line revenue. Now, don't worry, if you're not doing $1 million in top line revenue, we do have a program for you, which is called our Ignite and Elevate program, which is group coaching, guest speakers, a community, and that's
helps you get to the $1 million.
Really helps
level,
you get to the $1 million and learn from us and our process. But if you are in that 7 figures or more in top line revenue, that's how you qualify to work with us. And that's where we kind of can get involved to work with you.
That's great. And there's plenty of companies out there that fit that profile. Yeah. So if you're at that level, then we can help. But there's the process of working with Big Brand Ventures is pretty exciting, and we've created this 3-phase process, right? Let's talk about the phases and the steps and what each one of those involves.
You know, Kevin, we've been working together for almost 10 years, and we've really kind of fine-tuned this into a three-phase process, and there's a reason for it, because so many people are coming to us. So phase 1 in our process for Big Brand Ventures is really our kind of audit/consult advise and work with the business for 60 days. In some cases, we actually fly out to their office or location, or they come to us in Florida. We think through the different things that they're doing in their business, in their industry. We bring in experts, our marketing team, we bring in even our president, we bring in other experts that are part of our team to ask questions, to go through, hey, here's what you're doing right, here's what you're doing wrong. At the end of the 60 days, we provide a report that says, hey, here's what we identified, here's your industry, here's where the low-hanging fruit is for you to make some more money, and here's a plan. They get a 12 to 36 month plan that they can implement. Now, the beautiful thing is they can either implement it on their own, or in most cases, they want to work directly with us.
Right.
And now that's where we go into phase 2.
Gotcha.
And yes.
Yeah, and so because we've been doing this for so many years, if you do it on your own, it might take a long time. We kind of give you the shortcuts, right? So
we give you the shortcut.
Yeah, but let's hear about phase 2.
So phase 2 consists of us becoming real partners in the business, where we are equity owners in the business, and we're working one-on-one with you, the company. And we could be running all your marketing. We could be appearing at an event for you, or consulting, we're advising, you're getting access to us to leverage our brands. And it really, for phase 2, it's a 12 to 18 month and beyond process where you're getting access to Shark brand, you're getting access to our brands combined, and the ability for us to open up for connections, our experience, our marketing team, and everything we do to grow the business. And ultimately, phase 2 could result, ultimately, we want to take you to 9 figures and beyond. And it's exciting. I mean, as you know, all the companies, our portfolio from, we had taken Peeps, now we have companies like Drip Bar, we have Bag Ups, so we have Golf Suites, so many companies in our portfolio that are in phase 2 that are going to that next level of growth.
Right, awesome. Now, there's expectations that clients should have and that do have as you go through these phases. Let's talk about what those are.
Yeah, so we always want to over-deliver, under-promise, over-deliver, and provide just massive value to our portfolio companies. And when we're going through phase 2, we have somebody on our team who is on point with you every single week. We, the experts on our team, are going to calls, we're showing up, we're consulting with you, we're giving you guidance. Heck, you were on calls here and there where, hey, Kevin comes in to give you insight for massive growth. And we have constant communication. Within 24 hours, our team responds to you and talks through everything. If we're running marketing for you, it looks like our team's doing a regular report with you. We're providing all the content. We're actually sharing with you, here's what's happening. The data shares everything.
Yes.
And then we're showing, hey, we spent this much money this month. This is a return we got. We advise that we need to scale up. We maybe need to go from 100 a day to 500 a day. And that's what our team does. We provide the data. We provide the connections. We provide the one-on-one. And we want to over-commute everything along the way. Over-communication is key.
Very good. And so Big Brand Ventures has created something called the Shark Retreat.
Yes.
Where people come in, hang out with all of our experts.
Yeah.
You know, myself as a shark. And, you know, this kind of helps them get their foot in the door to do business with ourselves. And what's that all about? Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So right before I jump to the Shark Retreat, because everybody that comes to it, they're, hey, I want to come. It's like Shark Tank, right? I want to come. I want to pitch. So phase 3, before we're going to Shark Retreat, phase 3, just so you guys watching, because as you know, every single day people are coming to us, Kevin, Brandon, can you invest in our company, right? And we've made a lot of investment over the years, but we have a process. And so phase 3 is for companies that have went through phase 1, phase 2, and are looking. Phase 3 is where we may invest your own money or bring in our partners to invest in the company. But most cases, sometimes people go through phase 2 and they use the cash flow and they might not need to raise more capital.
Right.
And so if you get to phase 3, that means you either, well, one, we help the cash flow go where you don't need to get extra capital, or we invest our own money into the company.
Right.
Now that leads to Shark Retreat,
right,
which is exciting. You know, we've been actually doing this for almost like 8 years. It was called Put a Shark in Your Tank. We've done masterminds, but really over the past 2 years, the Shark Retreat here in St. Pete and now around the country. And people get to come in. It's 12 to 15 businesses. They come in, you have to be doing at least $1 million in top line revenue. You have to apply. We have thousands of people that apply. We sell out every single month. We do multiple a month. And Shark Retreat is where they come in and they get to, well, pitch the business, get feedback from us, and you're giving insight, I'm giving insight. We have our team in. It's like a one-day mastermind that's supercharged with networking. But Kevin, I mean, we've been doing this for a while. They're so much fun.
I mean, it's where the rubber meets the road. I mean, people start a business, they're sometimes in a vacuum, all by themselves. They're wherever their office is, and they don't get the feedback and all the input that we can give them. One day they come in, unbelievable amount of experts all around the room that are just popping with ideas, scaling concepts, and it is an awesome time. They do have to qualify to be a certain size company and have some things in place, but if they are invited to the Shark Retreat, it's going to be an awesome opportunity.
It is, and you know, Kevin, the success stories that we've had from this, from people getting access to capital, connections for people, distribution, selling products, getting on the grommet, getting on all these different outlets. It really is a truly remarkable event. And for those listening right now, if you want to apply for the Shark Retreat, you can go to sharkretreat.com. Again, you have to be generating at least $1 million in revenue, and you need to qualify, need to talk to somebody in our team and see what that looks like for you. But Kevin, it's exciting for what we've done over the years, what Big Brand Ventures is doing. But any last words you want to share with anybody that's watching?
Well, I just want to say this. We've launched over 1,000 products, which equates to over 1,000 businesses over the years. So we've seen the ups, the downs, but our strategy and our key core competency is customer acquisition and scaling companies for huge growth. And so if that's something that you're interested in and you've started already, you got Brandon T. Adams here, co-CEO. Thank you for being here today. And I'm going to throw it to you. Last words of wisdom to the folks out there right now.
Excited to hear from you. Go to bigbrandventures.com and maybe we'll be partnering with you soon.